Cal at Equinix. Once again, you've got a perspective there where you're seeing this activity going on across a lot of different agencies in the private sector as well. Give us a glimpse of what it's looking like and how what you're doing at Equinix is lining up to strategically what they're attempting to do as an agency.
Yeah, hi, thanks, Luke. Hi, everybody. So artificial intelligence, as a lot of the other speakers have mentioned, is something that we are definitely seeing across many agencies. And let me just quickly illustrate what's happening in that space, which is new and interesting. So historically, artificial intelligence has been there since 1950s. And in the first wave of artificial intelligence, experts used to enter the rules into the system explicitly. And those systems were brittle because they couldn't handle a lot of corner cases. Then the next generation of AI came where you have the era of big data, and statistical techniques now had enough data to meaningfully, give predictions. Then the advent of GPUs, which were used for graphical processing unit, now can be used to do actual crunching of the data. And so that really, made, and the advent of clouds made AI mainstream. But now what's happening is that most organizations are realizing that they, on average, like 75% of enterprise applications are using around 10 external data sources. So they are realizing that all the data is not within their four walls. So they have to go and get data from outside. And there are many organizations that want to monetize their data also. And this is not just happening within, between different companies, even within different departments in the same organization, data sharing is becoming extremely critical, and they don't have good ways to do it because people don't want to part with their raw data. So that's the first thing, how to do data sharing. We are seeing a lot of demand for that. And the second thing we are seeing is that AI is becoming distributed. It's not just moving data, massive data sets into a cloud, building your AI model, and then inferencing that model there. What we are finding is that AI now, you build a model in one location, and then you move that model to a different location close to the edge for inference. And people have started to leverage cloud native technologies, like distributed Kubernetes, to actually orchestrate and federate the movement of AI models from one location to the other. And Equinix, we are heavily involved in both because our legacy is being the neutral location where the clouds and networks come to interact with each other. So now that's the same location people are actually putting what they call as AI marketplaces. So that's where you bring in your data and algorithm between different groups and you trade how to do that. So we are seeing the advent of AI marketplaces, and we are also seeing the actual distributed core edge architectures getting deployed at Equinix, and they're leveraging our Equinix fabric to interconnect all these distributed locations.